All right, everyone. Welcome aboard a flight up the little bit of the coast of California, heading up from Torrance to Santa Barbara. Beautiful, beautiful day. The clouds are just clearing up, blue skies, and should be a good flight. Weather looks good here. It looks good there, and should be nice and calm morning flight. Got my coffee, and hope you guys enjoy. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, that's stuck. There we go. Good stuff. All right, this is a cold engine. I'll go there, and we'll go prime. There we go. Bring the throttle back 1/4 inch. Clear prop. There we go. Starts right up. Right up. There we are. Beautiful. Alternators come on, and we got positive charges going. Good stuff. AHR's still aligning. That just takes about a minute, and we'll get some air going. There we go. Perfect. There we are. Let's get some ATIS going.
Interpret information, Romeo 1447 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 10, few clouds 1,000, 1,200 scattered, temperature 14, 2.12, altimeter 3001, ILS runway 29 red approaching use, landing and departing runways 29.
3001.
Coast Airman, runway 29 left Bassi, out of service, multiple cranes in the vicinity of Torrance Airport, check NOTAMs for more information. 5G NOTAMs are in effect for the vicinity of Torrance Airport. Torrance Tower frequency 133.07. Use caution for bird activity on or in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information for California and coastal waters available on flight service frequencies.
Advise.
All aircraft read hold short instructions.
Romeo.
Assignment with call sign. Advise on initial contact. You have Romeo.
Romeo. 128 point.
Store interpret information.
55. We do special flight rules.
Wind calm. Visibility 10.
There we go. And we're good to go. Get some lights on. Why not? Get as visible as possible. So today the plan is we'll do LA special flight rules and then head towards past Calabasas and then head towards Camarillo, Oxnard, and then somewhere a little past Ventura we should begin our descent into Santa Barbara. So here we go. Alrighty. Alright. There we go. Beautiful day here in Torrance. Gotta love these low-wing airplanes. The visibility is great. Just a different feel. Oh, look at that. They're close. We'll need to go the other side. We'll go to the other side. Every once in a while they work on stuff here. So we'll do this. Oh boy. That plane is... There's a plane moving stuff, so what we'll do is we'll do this and we'll go down a different row. These things turn on a dime. Let's see, we'll go back the same row. This should be clear. There we go. Alrighty. Fun taxi adventure. And while we do this, taxiing around, I want to take the opportunity, as always, for all those of you watching who take the time and comment or send me emails. It all means a lot. I always say I read all of them, and I try to respond to all of them. Some take me time, but if I haven't yet responded to your email, I should.
20 ground November 5800 Charlie, we're at the East with Romeo for the right runway.
For the right runway.
5800 Charlie, Torrance ground, runway 29 right via taxi via Juliet, and I believe you're going to have to go on the south side of the
Affirmative.
East for some construction. I'm not sure though.
Roger that, 00 Charlie, and we're to 9 right via Juliet.
Alright, hopefully there'll be no airplanes coming our way here. Clear right, clear left, there we go. Now let's see what things look like here. Looks good. Looks good. Lots of hangars here at Torrance. All right, clear. There we go. All right. Torrance ground, good morning, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango over at the East Tees requesting taxi to 29 right run up.
Cirrus 966 Tango Tango Torrance ground, runway 29 right taxi via Juliet.
29 right, taxi via Juliet, 966 Tango Tango. All right, clear left, clear right, we're on the other side of the construction. We are clear to taxi. And here's the run-up area. Things look good. We'll go all the way to the end to let as many planes in here as possible. All the way to the end. Without going off the pavement. There we go. Now we could let all the planes in here. Good stuff. All right, here we go. Get mixture full rich. There we go. And we'll get the run up going, 1700. There we go, we'll get a load going. Positive charge. And that's a drop of 50. That's a drop of 40, 50, back to both. Pitot heat comes off. And we'll get an idle check. Autopilot check. I could overcome it. There we go. 1000 RPM. Alright, boost, fuel selector, fullest tank, mixture full rich, flaps 50, they are working, recirc mode is off, landing lights on, trim is set for takeoff. There we go, good to go there. Alright, and we're going special flight rules, so we're going to 4500. We'll squawk 1201, they'll know what we're doing. I've got 2855 in the standby. And actually we'll go and do 113, 110.8 actually. So let's do this, 110.8. 0.8 for Santa Monica. And we'll get the 132 radial. There we go. Or actually, I'll go 312 course so the autopilot won't turn around on me. There we go, 312 course, 110.8. Perfect. Got a tower in there.
With Romeo.
GPS, and we'll just go direct Santa Barbara here.
100, Uniform Whiskey 2 inch ground, runway 29 right, taxi Foxtrot Alpha Juliet. Foxtrot Alpha Juliet for 29 right.
There we go. Solid. Solid stuff. Okay, that looks good, this looks good, everything looks good. Alright, here we go. We'll be taking runway 29 right for a normal takeoff. We'll do a right down departure, and then we'll climb up to 45 and then head towards LA Special Flight Rules. If we have any abnormalities prior to rotation, I'll stop the airplane and taxi off the runway. If it occurs after rotation with sufficient runway ahead of me to put the plane back down on, I'll cut the power land straight ahead and taxi off if possible. If there's no runway ahead of me to land back on, I'll avoid any sharp turns and put the plane as straight ahead as I possibly can without causing damage or the least amount of damage. However, and also I won't touch caps if it's under 600 feet AGL, which on my screen will be 700. If it's above 700 feet on my screen, I'll go ahead and pull caps immediately unless I definitely have a way out with gliding the plane down to a safe place. If I'm above 2,100 feet, I'll consider or assume I have a little bit of time. I'll troubleshoot, declare an emergency, squawk 7,700. But if I drift back down without any way out, definite way out, I'll go ahead and pull my caps. And that's about that. We're good to go. I am on the fullest tank. And there's my flow. Everything's good. Looking good. All right, here we go.
Mike, you're on Torrance ground. Suggest you go back to your last known frequency.
There we go. Clear left. All right. Torrance Tower, good morning. Sierra 966 Tango Tango, short of 29 to right, requesting a right down departure. Clear right.
I'm sorry, taking your call sign?
966 Tango Tango.
966 Tango Tango, Torrance Tower, right down, departures approved, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 29 right, clear for takeoff, 966 Tango Tango. All right, here we go.
Swing 6 November Golf, traffic rolling now, your number 1, runway 29 right, clear touch and go.
29 right, clear touch and go, 6 November Golf.
All right. Doors are shut. Taking my time adding the power. Takeoff power set. There's my speed coming up.
Yeah, Torrance Tower, Cessna,
And we're off.
5800 Charlie, hold it short, 29 right for northeast departure.
5800 Charlie, Torrance Tower, no delay on the go, northeastbound departures approved, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
Will do. 5800 Charlie, thank you.
Swing 6 November Golf, one more departure prior to your arrival.
6 November Golf.
Thompson 047, you can keep coming inbound on that localizer track. Traffic is a swing about to turn base from the north for runway 29 right.
047, roger, we're looking.
All right, caps is available. Clear right.
Swing 5 Tango Whiskey, traffic just departing now is going to be making a right turn out, so as soon as they're clear, I'll be turning you inbound.
Pacific Whiskey.
Beautiful day. And we'll get above these clouds here, and then it should be completely clear.
Number 047, that traffic is on base now, 1 mile out, and so you can offset at your discretion, runway turn left clear to land.
There. Traffic to stage, 29 left, clear to land, 047.
Number 00 Charlie, as soon as able, turn right to the crosswind.
Okay, sorry.
Number 5 Tango Whiskey, you can turn inbound for the downwind now.
Sure, 5 Tango Whiskey.
Number 6 November Golf, after your touch and go, fly straight out, I'll call your right turn.
After touch and go, fly straight out, you'll call the right turn, 6 November Golf.
Number 6 Tango Tango, frequency change approved.
Alright, we'll see you soon. Thanks, 67. Beautiful clouds. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, 1,500 feet to go. We'll give it a nice little wide turn here. And once we're on the other side of it, I'll just go direct, enter on Santa Barbara. All right, 1,000 feet to go. $700 feet to go. $300 feet to go. $100 feet to go. And there we are, 4-5. Go. They don't want us going over 140 indicated in through LA Special Flight Rules. So in this plane, you really need to bring that power back. There we go. There's LAX. And we're good to go there. We'll sync the heading. We'll go ahead and do heading, altitude. And we'll do that. Then we'll get 45 in there. There we go. Speed looks good. Heading looks good. All right. LA Special Flight Rules, White Sears, 4,500 over Imperial Highway, heading northeastbound, northwestbound LA Special Flight Rules. Beautiful out. Hope you guys can see it. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Coming up here, we're over LAX right now. Los Angeles. LA Special Flight Rules, White Series, 4,500, heading northwestbound over LAX, LA Special Flight Rules. All right, so coffee time. Absolutely perfect. Alright. There we go. Bologna Creek coming up. LA Special Flight Rules, White Cirrus 4500 over Bologna Creek, heading north westbound LA Special Flight Rules. Go direct enter on Santa Barbara. See what that does for us. Look at that. I'll do that one more time in a little bit because I want to get out of this Bravo shelf, which begins at 5,000 feet above me. Got 20 knots of wind off the right, and that really shows. Beautiful. Let's get some ATIS going for Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara. 13265. There we go. And then ground 1217. Perfect. And then Santa Barbara approach 1254. 1254. There we go. Coming up on Santa Monica. LA Special Flight Rules, White Cirrus 4500 over Santa Monica, heading northwestbound. LA Special Flight Rules, last call. Alright. There we go. VFR. And we'll stay at 4.5. I don't want to climb into the overlying class Bravo. It begins at 5,000 feet. But what I'll do is I'll go a little bit this way here to avoid the Burbank ahead of me. And things look good. Things look good.
And LA Special Flight Rules, Twin Cessna 100 Uniform Whiskey, 4,200 or 4,500 over King Harbor for our northwest transition. LA Special Flight Rules.
King Harbor. Alright. Let's go a little more this way. Calabasas is coming up right ahead of us. Simi Valley's off here. Van Nuys, Burbank. And we're above the clouds today. And it should completely burn off here in a few hours. And that's it. Easy, calm flight over to Santa Barbara. Easy flight to Santa Barbara. Beautiful out there. Beautiful day. Coming up here, we're should be clear of that Bravo at 5,000, and then we'll climb up to, let's go 6,500 feet. Just a little higher than we are right now. There we are. Knots off the right. Okay, we should be clear of the Bravo here in just a minute, so I could begin initiating my shallow climb. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and raise our ceiling.
100 Uniform Whiskey 4,500 midfield LAX northwest transition. LA Special Flight Rules.
To 6,500 feet. So right now what I did is I just raised the ceiling. The way an autopilot works in an airplane is there's two parts to it with altitude. The first part is the first step is you tell it, hey, here's where I want you to go. Here's where I want you to end up at. But by simply telling him that, or her, if your plane's a female, doesn't mean that it will do it. All you did was tell it, here's where I want you to end up at. But you haven't yet told it how to get there, how to execute. And that's where vertical speed or indicated airspeed or flight level change come into play. So don't confuse the two. The fact that you raised the ceiling or lowered the floor on your altitude window here on the screen does not mean that the plane will actually go there. All you're doing is you're giving it space, room to shine, as I call it. So right now I raised it to 6,500 feet. As you all know, on autopilot, I want to reduce or take away as many possibilities for potential error or getting myself in trouble. So what I'll do is before I tell it to start climbing, I'll go ahead and add power. So here we go. I'm increasing my power. There we go. Now that there's power going on, I want to tell it how to get there. So I'll do indicated airspeed. And now the plane will go ahead and raise the nose in order to generate 100, and I could even lower that, 110 knots via pitch. I'm clear of the Bravo. I'm clear of the Bravo. And now I gave it what's called excess thrust and entered into indicated airspeed mode, which is the same as flight level change mode depending on the autopilot or plane you're flying. And now the plane using pitch will generate 110 knots over here. And that's it, up to 6,500 feet. Once it gets there, and by the way, now I'll do direct enter again on Santa Barbara, and I'll switch this to GPS, and I'll switch this to GPS, and the plane will turn left right now following this magenta course straight to Santa Barbara. And obviously I'm familiar with the area, airspace, and I know that this straight line right now should not take us in or through anything I don't want to go through. So I know that from this point on I could do that. I didn't want to do it earlier because I was doing LA special flight rules and there was a class Bravo above me, which if I turned left sooner I would stay under it for longer, and I don't want to do that. So here we go, 58 for 6.5, 58 for 6.5. There we go. Things look good. Coffee time. $63 for 6.5. And 64, the plane is starting to level off. And you can see what happens to the airspeed. The airspeed starts climbing. And it switches from indicated airspeed to altitude hold mode. Now what I'll do is I'll go to bring the power back. And there we have it. Lean the mixture. And all looks good. And this is that time when we make the announcement for the passengers that they could use the bathroom and the seatbelt signs off. Oh. There we go. Absolutely fantastic. It's fantastic. Switch tanks. All right. Man, and for all of you student pilots out there watching, I say this all the time, flying is the most rewarding thing on the planet. Because right now, what I'm experiencing right now in this airplane, right this second, is not 99, but 100% joy and relaxation and fun and whatever word you want to assign to it. But to get to that point, you don't feel that on your first day in flight training. You don't feel that a month into flight training. You probably still have a headache. You might still be throwing up because of the turbulence and it's hot. But let me tell you something, at some point throughout your flying journey, whatever that journey looks like, your level of relaxation in the airplane, your level of comfort, your level of being able to just enjoy it. I could sit here all day long, and I do this all day. I love it. It's the quietest spot on Earth. I mean, there's the whole world happening underneath, and then there's just me drinking my coffee 6,500 feet above sea level, and it's just incredible. So what I want to tell the student pilots out there, or anyone out there who's feeling like, oh, will I ever get this, or will it ever be fun? Yes, if you stick with it. If you stick with it, you'll get there. And let me tell you something, it is beyond worth it. Beyond worth it. And I didn't really get it at first when I started training. I used to hear people say flying is rewarding. And I used to end the training session and I was about to throw up. I was tired, I was sweating, I was hungry. And I was thinking to myself, what the heck are these people talking about? What about this experience? Any part of it is rewarding. I didn't get it. And I didn't get it for a long time. But as time went on, slowly but surely, my brain was able to burn less calories on, being uptight and figuring. At some point, you figure it all out and things start making sense. And you're able to go, okay, this is how this works. And there's no reason to go, to sit. Just like you don't want, I'm sure your instructor taught you to not grip the yoke. You don't want to grip the operation mentally. You want to sort of approach it. If the analogy of flying the airplane, you want to do it with your two fingers, approach the operation lightly. Doesn't mean that you're irresponsible or dangerous, but just approach it calmly and from a standpoint of, okay, look at this. Everything's good. And even if things happen, I lost an engine, whatever it might be, there's ways out. We got so many tools in our back pocket. Camarillo's smack ahead of me. If I lost an engine right now, guess what? Camarillo. Oxnard's to its left. There's fields. There's so many ways out. So approach the operation of flying as a whole just the way you grip your yoke in the airplane. You don't want to get too tight of a grip on it. So what I want to say is stick with it, and eventually you two will sit and you'll drink coffee and you'll be able to take it all in and go, wow, and actually notice the terrain and the ocean and the sun, and it's incredible. So stick with it. Stick with it. I'm passionate about this because when I see students deal, I dealt with it. It's normal when you start flight training. It's like, whoa. So stick with it, and you'll figure it out. I promise you. I promise you'll figure it out, and it's completely worth it. So, good luck, and you'll kill it. You'll kill it. Things look good. All looks good. All is looking good. Beautiful. All right. And for those of you who know, Santa Barbara is a Class Charlie. So with a Class Charlie, the way we want to do it is we want to contact approach control 20 miles out. So right now we're direct Santa Barbara. We're 44.4 miles out.
151 contact, McGill approach 123.756.
So 20 miles out, we want to go ahead and contact them. So what I'll do right now is we'll go ahead and listen to ATIS.
VUR, GPS runway 25 and visual approaches are in use. Landing and departing runways 25, 15 left, 15 right. Notice to air emissions. 5G notice in effect for Santa Barbara Airport. Obstruction rig 0.53 miles southeast of Santa Barbara Airport at 128 feet.
Voluntary noise abatement procedures in effect. Departures contact clearance delivery on 132.9er. Arrivals contact approach control on 125.4. Advise initial contact depth information X-ray. Santa Barbara Airport information X-ray 1453 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 13. Dew point 8. Altimeter 3001. VUR on GPS from 125.
Perfect. 3001. 125.4, as they said, is the arrival approach control frequency. And winds are calm. And we have information X-ray. So we're good to go. So what we'll do is 20 miles out. I'll go ahead and get on with approach, and we'll say Santa Barbara approach. Cirrus 966 Tango Tango is 20 to the east, inbound to land with X-ray, and we're a Cirrus SR22. They like to know the type. And then they'll tell us what to do. 9 out of 10 times in Santa Barbara, they tell us follow the shoreline, which is what we're set up for right now. So by doing direct enter before, if you see here, we're going to follow the shoreline anyway. So it's all perfect. It couldn't get any more perfect than that. And then they'll tell us we're going to signature. And so runway, I'm trying to think of the run, because runway 25's in use and probably 15's as well. And so I'm trying to think of the best one. Probably 25 is the best one, or 15, and then probably they're equally good. And then we'll taxi to signature. Signature is on the northeast corner of the airport. And that's it. And then I'll be meeting my friends. I'll be meeting my friends in Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara. Look at that, flying over Camarillo. Or Camarillo. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. All is good. 37 miles now. We have information X-ray. We have ground control frequency in here. I just switched that, and now we have approach in there. We're done with special flight rules, so let's go ahead and get tower frequency on the standby of 1. So there's Santa Barbara, and we'll go Santa Barbara Tower 119.7.
November 20 Victor, contact LA Center 135.5.
119.7. And also, once we contact approach, they will assign us, and this is unlike approaching a class Delta, they will assign us a beacon code. And so we'll plug that code in, and that way they're able to see us and sequence us and give us traffic separation and all the good stuff. And eventually they'll say contact Santa Barbara Tower. And that's it. Simple. And in order to enter into and/or excuse me. In order to enter into and/or fly through a Class Charlie, all we need is to establish two-way radio communication with approach control. And so that's that. In fact, once you do that, many people don't know this. Many people know that with approach control I could fly through Charlies, but many people don't know that when I'm on with approach control and I establish two-way radio communication with them, I could fly through Deltas. Charlies and Deltas. And so the only airspace that I have to obtain an explicit clearance in order to enter into or fly through is a Class Bravo. All right, here we go. We are coming up on 30 miles out, and the computer's showing 12 minutes. And by the way, here's a quick way to do descent calculations. So I typically descend at 500 feet a minute. So I want to descend, let's call it 1,500 feet to the TPA-ish or so of Santa Barbara. So between 6,500 feet and 1,500 feet, which is about 6,500 feet is my current altitude, and 1,500 feet is the altitude I want to go to. How many chunks of 500 feet exist? And the answer is, well, there's 5,000 feet between 1,500 and 65. So 5,000 divided by 2, because there's chunks of 500, or 5,000 times 2, not times 2, divided by 2. Basically, there's 10 chunks of 500 feet in 5,000 feet. So if I do 500 feet per minute, and there's 10 chunks of 500, I need to begin my descent approximately 10 minutes out. So right now I'm 11 minutes out, pretty much a good time to go to do so. I'll go ahead and begin my shallow 500 feet per minute descent into Santa Barbara. I hope that makes sense. Figure out how many chunks of 500 feet you have to descend through, and that's the number of minutes out you'll begin your descent. Rough, easy, off the cuff, and you could always do that. So here we go. I'll go ahead and lower the floor just like before. So what I'll do is I'll tell it where I want to go to. And for now, I'll just go to 25. I could always continue lowering the floor as I get further along. Now, what I'll do is I won't reduce the power yet. I'll first establish it to the descent, and then I'll bring the power out. Again, this is just autopilot philosophy. So here we go. I'm going vertical speed and altitude, and it's descending at 500 feet per minute. You guys could see the nose coming down. Now I'm reducing that power. There we go. 27 miles. I'll contact approach here. I'll actually even contact them right now. There's no harm in doing so. So here we go. And we have information X-ray. Santa Barbara approach, good morning. Cirrus 966 Tango Tango is at 25 miles to the east. Inbound to land with X-ray, and we're a Cirrus SR22.
Tango Tango Squawk 0140.
Look at that, there's the beacon code. 01406 Tango Tango. Alright, and then we'll say radar contact, follow the shoreline inbound, blah blah blah. And probably the runways that aren't used. And it's that easy.
76 Tango Tango radar contact 2 miles east Carpinteria. Maintain VFR at about 6,000. Traffic of clock 3 miles. Eastbound, 5,600 is a mentor.
Alright, VFR at above 6,600. Alright, so what we'll do here is we'll go and climb back up to 6. There's 6.
Traffic.
76 Tango Tango, traffic off your right, no factor, enter left base, runway 15 left.
Left base 15 left, 6 Tango. And just confirming altitude at our discretion.
0.
And approach for 6 Tango Tango, just confirming altitude at our discretion.
76 Tango Tango, cancel altitude restriction.
Alright, cancel altitude restriction, 6 Tango. Okay.
28, turn left heading 150.
We'll do that one more time. So I'm lowering the floor. And I'm going to 25 for now. And we'll do vertical speed, and we'll bring the power back. And he's telling us left base for 15. 15 lands this way, and I'm coming this way. So I'm pretty much on a left base right now. I'm on a crazy extended left base. So, here we go. All looks good. All right, a little more coffee. All right, and in a little bit, he'll tell me to contact Santa Barbara Tower, which I have that in the standby. Easy schmazoo. There we go, there's 55.
Great, 28, turn left heading 100, descend maintain 3,000.
Left 100, descend maintain 3,000, grade 28.
There we go. TPA here is 1,000 feet. Man, it's a beautiful day. Alrighty. I'll transition to heading mode here and establish myself a little more on this kind of thing here. for a nice left base.
Grade 28, turn left heading in at 010.
Left 010, grade 28.
Zero 10. There's the shoreline. That will go down to 1500. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and do this. All looks good. And here's Santa Barbara, right in front of us. Santa Barbara. You can see the airport.
Grade 28, 7 miles from deck, turn left heading 305, maintain 3000 till established, cleared GPS 25 approach.
Oh, we're slow right now.
305, maintain 3000 till established, clear GPS 25, grade 28.
Now we'll follow the freeway. There we go. There we go. There we go.
November 6 Tango Tango, contact tower 119.7.
Off to tower 36, I know. Santa Barbara Tower, good morning, Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, left base 15 left.
Cirrus 966 Tango Tango, Santa Barbara Tower, good morning, continue inbound over the freeway.
Continue inbound, 6 Tango Tower. Alright, there's the freeway right under me.
28 is on inbound for the GPS 25 full stop.
Grade 28, Santa Barbara Tower, wind 120 at 8, runway 25, clear to land.
Runway 25, clear to land, grade 28.
There's the airport, following the freeway. Beautiful day. Nice mountain range to the right. And the airport sits 13 feet above sea level, right there. Right there. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this quickish flight to Santa Barbara. Hope y'all learned something, or at the very least, were entertained. Entertained. A little more power going. There we go, 27 for 15. See the airport right there.
Cessna 37 Golf, make sure to approach runway 15 right, clear touch and go.
37 Golf, short approach 15 right, clear touch and go.
Alright, here goes the autopilot. Alright. Alright, reduction in power, fuel pump on. Mixture.
Sir 6 Tango Tango, make one right 360 traffic off your left at King Air will be landing runway 25 prior.
One, is the left 360 possible?
6 Tango Tango, right 360 available, traffic off your left.
Roger that, 670. A little tight, but we could do it. If I couldn't do it, I'd tell I'm unable. I would prefer a left because there's a mountain range. But, traffic separation. This must be a good view for the camera. Give him a little room for the King Air. I should see them. Well, we'll keep this coming. No hands. The plane reads my mind what I want it to do. All right.
Sir 6 Tango Tango, thanks. Go to 360, runway 15 left, clear to land.
15 left, clear to land, 6 down. All right. There we go, left base, and here we go. There's the airport. I could see the runway. And where's the King Air? Oh, I see the King Air. All right, flaps 50, and they're working.
Gray 28, turn left at November, then contact ground point 7.
Left in November and then over to ground, Gray 28.
We'll go flaps 100 here. Get the turn coming. Beautiful terrain around here. There's 15 left. A little bit of a left crosswind. All right. And we're down. Welcome to Santa Barbara.
Sir 6 Tango Tango, stay parking.
Signature 6 Hotel.
Sir 6 Tango Tango, left turn when able, then contact ground point 7.
Left one able, ground point 7, 6 Hotel. All right, we'll go to this one. All right, welcome to Santa Barbara. Uneventful flight.
Cessna 37 Golf, runway 15 right, clear touch and go.
37 Golf, 15 right, clear touch go.
clear of 15 left on Echo. There's ground. Santa Barbara ground, good morning, Sierra Snyder, 66 Tango Tango, clear of 15 left on Echo, taxi to signature.
Sirius 966 Tango Tango, Santa Barbara ground, taxi via Bravo, hold short, runway 7.
Taxi Bravo, hold short, runway, what runway again to hold short of? Oh, runway 7.
966 Tango Tango, hold short, runway 7.
Hold short, runway 7, 60 Tango. Interesting, he says 7 and not 25. If they're using 25,
Grade
maybe
28,
using...
cross runway 15 right and 15 right. Correction, runway 15 right and 15 left. That might continue Echo to Atlantic.
Cross 15 right, 15 left, continue Echo to Atlantic, grade 28.
I guess they just switched to runway 7.
Hawker 2 Hotel Alpha, cross 7 at Charlie, continue via Foxtrot Alpha.
7 at Charlie, and then continue Foxtrot Alpha, Hawker 7 to Hotel Alpha.
Cessna 906 X-ray, 15 right, taxi via Charlie.
I don't want to get too close to that jet. A, for the smell of jet fuel, which is why I'll do that. And B, jet blasts. Once those things get moving for the momentum to get that whole plane moving, they shoot out so much air through those things. And I don't want my wings confusing that with me flying fast through the air.
Yankee.
That was 5473, runway 7, taxi via Bravo Alpha.
Yeah, they're using runway 7.
Left.
There it is.
7 via Bravo Alpha, short of 15 left, SkyWest 5473.
They're using runway 7. Oh. There we go.
SkyWest 5473, cross runways 15 left and 15 right at Alpha.
Cross 15 left and 15 right at Alpha, SkyWest 5473.
Alright, SkyWest Airlines. Alright, coming up here on runway 7, which is the reciprocal of 25, and we'll hold short.
Sirius 6 Tango Tango, cross 7 at Bravo, continue Bravo Charlie to signature.
Cross 7 at Bravo, and then Bravo Charlie to signature, 6 Tango Tango. Alright, looking right and looking left. I don't see anyone on the runway. I'm about to cross the runway. And so, here we go. Clear, clear. Runways are one of those things that you never want to touch unless you're about to use it. And if you have to touch it while not using it, you want to get done with it as quickly as you possibly can. That's just a good general philosophy. And there we go. And then here's Bravo, and then Charlie's right up here on the right, and signature's down that way. Clear left. There we are. Absolutely fantastic. Flaps up, all good. Good to go. Let's see where they want me. Their signature. Let's see if there's someone out. Let's see. Basically, they want us here. I see someone coming. I see someone coming. Let's see. There's someone running. And this is how it works. You show up someplace. Sometimes you gotta hang out for a second, then they see it, then they run, and they tell you what to do, where to go. Let's see. There he is. Where does he want me? Where does he want me? Alright. Let's see. There he is. I guess he wants me here. Oh, he wants me there, this way. Alright. Clear right. Clear left. There we go.
Cessna 906 X-ray, continue taxi,
All right,
contact
should be
out.
good. Okay, AC comes to off.